Gtownogloc, passion for greatness, be leader, you know what I mean? So this topic is like being true to who you are, you know what I'm saying? And don't have to change for nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what I mean? The way life is like, you know what I mean? If you never learn to be true to yourself, you know what I mean? You will never really understand like how it feels to be who you are, you know what I'm saying? And you will really never know how it feels to love yourself, you know what I mean? And you will never know how it feels to be comfortable with who you are, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? Like I always used to say, you know what I mean? You never, you haven't give yourself this life that you have, you know what I mean? So you have to appreciate who you are, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to love yourself. You have to learn how to be comfortable of who you are, you know what I'm saying? When you look at yourself in the mirror, because you have only you know what I'm saying? That's your reflection, you know what I mean? When you're looking at the mirror. But you're not just looking at your reflection, you know what I mean? You are looking at the reflection of God in you, you know what I'm saying? That is spiritual. I'm talking about your the spiritual you know what I mean? This gift of life, you know what I'm saying? That comes through God through you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all in this world hasn't given ourselves this life that we have. It comes from the Most High Himself, you know what I'm saying? But the Spirit of the Most High dwell into us because He created us in the image of Himself. That is the Spirit of Himself, you know what I mean? Before He created the flesh that comes from this world. That is good. That is the flesh that is going back to this world, you know, but not the spirit itself, because that's the real you know what I'm saying? So you have to have to really love yourself, you know what I mean? When you look at the mirror every day, you know what I'm saying? None of us, you know what I mean, is perfect, but we try to strive through the perfection of God Himself, you know what I mean? To learn to understand the principle and discipline, how to learn to love ourselves and respect ourselves and try to be true to ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean, how this world is going today, you know, is the way the world is heading today, you know what I mean? Things is coming is more difficult and things is more harder in life. That's why even people nowadays is even become more selfish. People become more, you know what I mean? You know, you can really rely, you know, who to rely on, you know, unless, you know what I mean, you have the same people who have the same principle as you know, or have the same understanding as you know, because it's really hard to really tell, you know what I mean, who really cares for you, you know what I mean? You can never know that, you know what I'm saying? So it's to really know. Because when you know yourself really good, you know, you have it easier to see the enemy, you know. But when you have doubt on yourself, you know what I mean? Devil is always around you. The evil are always around you because you haven't learned to understand who you are. You know what I mean? So when people always treat you, you know, mistreat you, you know what I mean? You think that, you know, that these are people, you know what I mean? You forgive them and try to go back with them again, you know what I mean? While you don't know that these people are devil, you know what I mean? Because devil is in the mind of the individual himself, you know what I mean? Of yourself, of myself, of everyone's self, you know what I mean? That's what the evil is. When we're talking about who is evil, is in the person's self, you know what I mean? Because you could be good in person, You are the one. It's just in. That's why in this life that we, this spiritual life that we, because this world is, we are the, you know, this watch, every, this is you, this is a attracting universe, you know what I mean? How your mind and how your thought and your mind is, you know what I mean, your feelings and whatsoever you, that you you are creating in your mind, you're gonna be drawn to that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta really, be positive minded, in this life, because this is hard times we live in it, you know what I mean? And when we're talking about this kind of things, we gotta really talk about God, to say that, what I mean, you have to believe in your spiritual, and you have to believe in the most high, because you yourself is a God, from the most high, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta believe in something, and believe mostly in God, and believe in you, because He's the creator of you. You know what I mean? You can't escape that. You know what I'm saying? Learn to love yourself, you know what I mean? Learn to trust yourself too, you know what I'm saying? Because you are beautiful in the way you are, but because when you learn to respect yourself, learn to know yourself, you will and learn to trust yourself. You will learn to appreciate yourself, and you will learn to know who's the enemy. Because when you don't know yourself, then you don't know the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So that's simple to understand. You understand me? But but the process is to have discipline, to understand this kind of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And the principle of life is to have discipline. You know what I mean? Even to go for your dreams and goals it takes discipline. Put yourself in discipline all the time. It comes with a price, but you have to do this to be the person that you want to be in this life. You know what I'm saying? So tune into this video. It's your boy, Gtownogloc. Passion for greatness. Be later.